Sorry. I put a pause and then I clicked stop. Anyway, I had to go and get something to shield myself. Someone is really projecting something here, and I had to alert my guides to come on board. I have very important messages to send. Was supposed to clear something with you today, Ibrahim. We have a lot of problems. The African communities, we have a lot of problems. I spoke about Ibrahim of Burkina Faso, the president himself. The handlers are going nowhere. Someone doesn't understand this language. We are dealing with a master manipulators, including these women who are here, and it's a huge problem. There are people running their own cult. That's what I'm telling you. Central Africa, you really betrayed me. Here you are now trying to build your own family. And Mishi, aka Yo, you know everything is a problem here. You and your Mustafa did something which is unfair, but all in all, let's just talk about this. Ibrahim, let's address you first. Ibrahim, let me tell you why you have a problem. Today, you are supposed to start something with me. The reason is the planet Taurus, Uranus, which is transiting Taurus, is right now sextiling Venus. What does that mean? When Venus sextiles Taurus in the sextiles with Uranus in the transiting of Taurus. Remember, Venus rules Taurus and Libra, right? And I'm a Libra, but I have my green color in Taurus there. But there's someone lying about it, especially this USA group. And that's why I want to be out of USA, and I will explain that later. First, let's deal with Ibrahim. This is very crucial. The aspect is perfect, 100% perfect, because it's at 20 degrees, first of all. So you are like on the bingo bullseye. But there is a big B-U-T, but. When these two planets sextile one another, remember, there are fixed stars sitting in Taurus. Aldebaran, which is the red bull eye, and it's not very far from this sextile, just like 4 degrees apart. The effect is there. This is more like leadership. It's a very beautiful star if you know how to use it. It's a fixed star. Gold comes from the underground. Earth sign. And that's Taurus, which is also Venus, which is the ruler of Taurus and Libra. And if I will tell you a little bit of what I have done, just a moment. This is one of my old knowledge when I was going through. I just want to make sure I give you the right information so you will understand, because you're African. Yep, I'll find it here. Yeah, Taurus. Apart from Oshun, you have the helper also, Shango, who is represented by air. So Shango, Oshun, these are very strong planets, but this is just the Orisha part of it. I just wanted you to understand. I will speak through that. It will make you understand also through your African community. The thing is, the aspect is perfect, but what makes it impossible for you to do any trade right now, and which is risky? The risky part is, first let's talk about the main What makes it beautiful for you? When the sextile happens, it means you have good lines of communication, like the path is clear. 20 degrees, that is 2, partnership. Second house, how to earn. It's not really the degree of Taurus. No, no, no. It's actually the degree of Capricorn, which is Saturn. Restrictions. But because of the sextile, it's like you are free to take off today. But there's a huge blockage. I will explain to you why. When Venus is not really aspected properly, Venus is a woman. And I don't want to hear about this Oshun to come and dominate and the pantheons here. I'm speaking about this and that's it. You will stay on the side because I don't want your dramas this Ramadan. So what happened here is when Shango and Oshun team together, normally this is a duo, more like a partner. It's a partnership. And in two, it's a partnership with the energy of Capricornian degree. That's 20 degrees more Capricornian energy in the astrological wheel, which means restriction. So your transaction wants to follow all the protocols. Your ancestors, Capricorn rules your ancestral roots. They like going to agree on this partnership, but there was a huge blockage. A womb is blocking you, a woman or women. And this is the effect of this lunar eclipse. So from the female side, it can be, I will have to be open. You're a man, the womb that carried you, that's your mother. The womb that when you go into a woman, you tap into her womb, if you didn't know that. So the womb you are intimate with has become a barrier, including the grandmothers, females in your life are the barrier. How is that possible? It's because right now, through this time when we had the eclipse, I told you the moon is extremely active. Even after the solar eclipse, the moon will still be active. The lunar eclipse is still affecting for the next 3-6 months. So this effect has reached there. It's there. At the moment, Lilith is the dark moon. So that is the dark part of those wombs, those females. They oppose Venus. I'm your Venus. That's why I have to give you the key. Lilith is opposing Venus today at 27 degrees in Sagittarius. That's my birthday, 27th September 1981, which brings you to 999, the highest octacle of manifestation. And that's why it's my last slide. And don't look at the color. I'm Mima Muhammad. Listen to my messages. So that is the biggest obstacle. I'm held back to give you a key to start your first transaction. And the reason is because of the Lilith side, which is the female wombs in your lineage. And one thing, Lilith, the energy of Lilith around is the one which is a barrier for you. This is why I said stay away from women. Stay away from what? Women. The key is the part. That's what I'm telling you. Sometimes you can follow astrology, but if you don't know the frequencies of the universe and vibrational energies, you can screw your own self. Ever heard of the saying where people say, you rained on your own parade? This is exactly what is happening. If I give you the key today, your downfall will be women. Your entire life purpose will be sunk off by women. That's why I had to hold back. Yesterday, I gave the key, first white key, Mercury. White Mercury. And I didn't give it to the white who are my karmics. I manifested something for my child and somebody still stole it. And I told you there's a tag in it. There's a tag of death. Mercury kills, if you didn't know. It will give you like Parkinson's disease and you will never survive. And someone stole it. The truth will come out. Speak your truth, air sign, Taurus, Libra, Gemini. That was for Bilal, not for Aquarius, who is building with a Leo. No. So fucking wrong, even with a Sagittarius. So, do you understand what is the problem? I know I have issues with a lot of hoes who are karmics here. And that's why they've created so many dramas. But today I'm showing you exactly where the problem is. Scientifically. 27 degrees, Lilith opposing Venus. But when you look on the other side, in Taurus, Venus is sextiling Uranus. Uranus is everything about your future. We are already in 1 degree. Pluto is already in 1 degree there. That means you are ready to receive your future, or you are ready to be judged for the future. What is your plan? Are you destroyed or are you ready to move forward? So you see one side, if you look at the degree, your ancestors are there. They will restrict you. If you fuck up, they will lock you or throw you out, because Capricorn also rules kingdoms, monarchies. So if you fail, they will throw you out. Somebody else will be brought, just like the way Ali Bongo was thrown out. But you have aligned 20 degrees. 20 degrees Venus here, 20 degrees, the opposition, the sextile of also. At 20 degrees, you have Uranus, you have Venus. And your ancestors are here. But if you look at it, this is like this. You see? Here's 20, here's, it's also sextiling, but there is a T square. This is more like a T, yeah? What do you understand when the sign of T is? Even in football, they say, stop, stop. No way forward. Why? Lilith, whores are opposing Venus at 27 degree. My number. That's one. 27, if you add it, it comes to 9. Your highest manifestation is blocked. Third, the wombs around you. And that's why I was laughing my ass off when I saw your grandmother and your grandfather. Someone made a photo, yeah? Because they don't listen. You know what's the problem? I will always tell you one thing. And that's why people hate me. Speak the truth. Do not be ashamed. If you have a problem in your lineage, kill it now. Otherwise, you are destroying your whole generation. Upcoming. When I say there is a problem in this lineage, the African lineage, they have a lot of problems here. You need to heal. And I remember I said it long time. And I told you, when we move to Aquarian, when Pluto moves to Aquarian, try as much as you can to heal your African lineages so that you can move forward. I think I have a video and I even wrote something about it. I'll check it. But it came here and here because everybody wants power and control. Lollipop wants to sit here and look like she's the best. Then we have the cult of no bra and their bullshit. They want to look the best. And it's never ending. It's never ending. I'm sorry, but I'm calling the ass out because today you have blocked a very good opportunity. Someone is aligned by the universe, by God, by Allah, everything to receive, but the opposition comes from women. And I've proved it to you through astrology. It's all here. It's all here. If you can read charts. Do you understand me? So your biggest obstacle is women. And it's not only the women. You can run away from them or you can just decide to pull out. The problem is the men around you. the women. They are women. Someone is holding my throat chakra. They don't want me to talk because I'm calling their bluff out. Venus is at 24 degrees in Pisces at the moment. That's a good. If you add it up, it's 6. 6 is Virgo. Virgo, it means work. It's work. And at the same time, if in my own private natal chart, my birth chart, Virgo is my 12th house, where my ancestors are in spirituality. 12th house is ruled by what? Pisces. And that's why it's clicking. Give him something to, give him his key to work, ancestral wealth. But your problem is in the sign of Sagittarius, there are women. And always I pick the card and I always tell you, we have a female who is a narcissist. She will sit in Virgo and then shift to Sagittarius. She will sit or shift to Scorpio. She always wants to have control, or in the Leo sign. Today, you will hate me, but I'm speaking your truth here. You are a problem. You are more like a Lilith. Lilith is the dark moon. Dark moon. You see? Because they want a new beginning by any means, but they don't want to put the work. And I hope now you have a very clear mind. When I said this woman is a narcissist, trust me, she is a narcissist. And today you are finding it out yourself. So the biggest obstacle that today you could not receive that key is women. And they're blocking Venus, opposing Venus, which is me. And at the same time, my ruler Venus is also Taurus, and that is where I'm also active in green. And that is the sign where you can get your everything that comes from underground. But I'm being opposed by women, specifically on my degree, 27th degree, on my birthday. So they work with spells. And it's a Sagittarius. One of them is a Sagittarius involved. But she will jump here and there. She will always shapeshift. Because she wants to prove a point. Because she wants money. Working with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. See? Capricorn, definitely. They all want money. And I told you, they're trying to control everything to go their way. But they're blocking the whole path. Should you, for example, do any transaction today, I'm telling you, these women are going to be the source of your downfall because your ancestors will kick you out. Your ancestors will kick you out. Because when Venus moves, when Venus moves, until it reaches the degree, it's like 4 degrees away from this transit is this sextile is happening at 20, yeah. But if it moves to 20, yeah, it happens at 20. It happens at 20. If it moves to 24, you lose your key. Should I tell you to do the transaction today? If it moves to 24 degrees, just 4 degrees as the next step. I'm telling you, someone is stopping me from talking. They're back, the witches. It's them. An earth sign and a fire sign woman. There can be a Pisces, very significant here, male, and an Aries. So this can be that group of who calling themselves 1999 and they're not even 999, liars. This can be the person who was using my work, pretending to be Nima. And that's the reason I told J-Lo today, you need to get out and find your own path because we can't work together. You have a lot of karma behind the scene. There's blood indirectly, and I'm going to talk about it. There is blood indirectly connected to you in your hands, and you will be blocking my life path. So you will have to take your children and go. You know, you built a whole Libra thing with you. You will have to detach yourself from it because this will not work. This will not work. So you see, it was a perfect opportunity. Had it not been this opposition of Lilith opposing Venus, let me tell you what you're going to receive. You saw me shuffling. Subhanallah. Did you see that? That's why you know I'm sincere and I'm telling you the truth and I'm bringing facts on the table. 10 of Cups. Had I given you the key today, or we do the transaction, 10 of Cups is just for you. That's a promise. But you have women around you, the wombs. You need to talk to your mother. If this is your mother controlling, she needs to take a seat back. Mothers, grandmothers, and all of them, push them away. Even if there is someone you're sleeping with, even if it's your wife, you don't need to involve them in this because you have a problem here. And this will affect you for a very long time if you don't. You're more like a test of Samson and Delilah. I'm sorry, but because of the karmic lineage, I told you, you have karmic ancestors. And the ancestors which I used myself and the helpers, we pulled you. We are ready to give you the key, but your own people are still like, like coming. Why? I give you an example. I saw Ibrahim is building Layla. I know Layla is your child. We took someone out. It's not you, Central Africa. I'm talking about Burkina Faso. But you brought that thing out. I was just watching. Your child, Layla, has nothing to do with it. But they've been stealing my work for a while, including your family. So if I say the woman is a problem in this family, will I be wrong? They come from this ancestral lineage. Ibrahim was totally taken out and detached, moved to something else for him to function, to other lineage, for us to help him and move him to the life purpose. And he can stay in his Burkina Faso kingdom. Here comes Senegal. I don't care if it is the bus or what. Senegal comes on board and wants to control everybody. US out. We don't need your PR. Get your fucking black ass out of this whole thing. We don't need you here. I am only concentrated on Ibrahim and that's it. Not Mali, not Niger. But it's your problem. You are who you hang out with. So you have seen the first problem. It's Venus being opposed by Lilith in Sagittarius. So Lilith is also female because it's a moon, dark moon, which is that eclipse now. Those who are supposed to go, they don't want to go. They're attacking me and thinking I'm the one stopping you. In the house of Sagittarius, Sagittarius is about what? Philosophy, wisdom, international travel, foreigners, and all that. One way or the other, I will tell you one thing. Stop the Pan-Africanism, Ibrahim, if you want to succeed. Do you understand this opposition? You will need foreigners to buy your stuff down there. If you chase them all out or you create beef with them, you will have all the stock, you will lose the buyers because the planetary aspect can change. They will move, but they can change. Your ancestors can just keep on changing. Sagittarius is an international sign. You are meant to work. That's why we have the wild card. You are meant to work with everyone internationally, but you have to choose your team. And that's why I say with you, this is one of the headache I have. I wish I never got this life purpose with you. Because every step I have to watch you. And motherfucker, I think you better start paying me now. You will have to pay me. Because I will not do this. I've helped you. There were things I have done nobody can do. No one. Patching somebody from a different lineage. That's a matrix job and it's not easy. You better put me in a payroll, my friend. You'll start paying me. We will have to wait and see the next position where the moon will favor you and the Lilith can be at least cornered. Because even Lilith right now squares the moon. It's a dark moon and it's squaring the moon, the bright one. So you see, it's all women, dirty woman, clean wombs, and oh my God. That's your problem. But I'm telling you, if I had given you the key today, this was you. 100%. And everybody who is going to be involved in the transaction, only if you're genuine. 10 of Cups. Because it's written in the stars and I can see it. How I calculate, don't ask me. I'm telling you, you can go to the best astrologer, I will read everything. But when I come to take your frequency and read you, because most of the work we see here is general, but I know your chart and I don't know it here. I know it up in the matrix because I had to build you there. So I'm monitoring you there. Your biggest problem is women. Your biggest problem is your ancestors. Your biggest problem is the female around your life. I'm sorry, I'm not meant to insult you or anything, but even the karmic, you have an etheric code with the karmic situations in your mother's side. That tree of life. And that's why I'm telling you, I had to detach you. And honestly, I had to make you like a robot. I'm going to be honest. Wallahi, God is my witness. I had to twist everything from you, make you like a robot so that you can just operate without ancestors. But we are using ours. Because if it is your side, you will go out. You will not stay long there. And I'm predicting, actually, I can see that. Because I was attacked when I predicted the real Queen Elizabeth death until the time she will pass away. People thought I'm the one who killed her, but it was my gifts. And I said, 4 o'clock, the soul will be parting. There is someone who is sleeping peacefully, the soul will be parting. And that's exactly how Queen Elizabeth died. The next thing, they all rained on me and my son Bilal. But that's my gift. But I'm telling you, Ibrahim, your problem, if you're not careful and you're not, you don't have but wallah, I'm doing it lillahi. With a clean heart. But if it is somebody else, I will be making millions. I will tell you, Cash, you are a president. Give me checks here every month. Or every move I make. Because assassination is on your table. It's already written in your star. That's how you will die. I'm going to be honest with you. Allah is the giver of life. Allah is the giver of death. God is the giver of life. God is the giver of death. But in your natal chart, when I checked your whole Akashic, your ending is assassination. And this is what I'm trying to cover you from. Because if you know this shit, there's so many things you can alter. God is the one who plans everything. But prayers move mountain. And everything around this world is involved in science. So this is where the problem comes in. And funny enough, a woman who wants to take my position, pretends she's the one who's doing this business and gold and this. First of all, you know you're a pathological liar. Team of Segmula. When I was in Kenya, I was talking to Nawaz, an older friend of mine. We used to do some stuff together. He's from Iran, Baluchi. And we spoke a lot. Mustafa, being a nosy asshole, astaghfirullah, I'm sorry, I have to use my, because you really piss me off. And that mother who sits with her bikini, trying to pretend she's Mima, what did they do? Twisted everything, tried to set me up with the Isa and all that. The next thing, Segmula was trying to undermine me. Here they are, all of them now running back to me, Hakim and all that. You want to do gold business. You want to hear. You want to know what is next. I don't forget. That's one thing you need to know. Starting with you, that karmic mother, go, because you're a barrier here. And if it is you, the gang that blocked me, even to do any transaction with Isa, even to meet, and you talked so much shit about me, you have to go. The one who was a prostitute was going around talking about me being a whore and this and that. to come and find, only for them to come and find out they have an it's not even HIV, it's AIDS. They have AIDS. They're the ones dying, not me. Then comes the Hydra call, pretending to be the mother. She's sitting there, including you, Tuna. All these people have been stealing my identities. Now, do you see they're running here? But they're the Lilith, opposing me. In the house of international transactions, Sagittarius, dealing with foreigners, the world. And I'm not talking about world, the person here or dunya or anything. No, I'm talking about the symbolic meaning of the sign. So Pan-Africanism will not work here. I'm just telling you, Ibrahim. Have an open mind. Secondly, these vocal fools who just appear from nowhere, take a seat. In fact, on the back seat. Like Senegal and the rest. Take a back seat. Your presence is not even needed right now. Because you need to do a lot of work yourself. I don't care. You are a Abbas, you are a Bus, you are a what. It doesn't matter. When your time comes, it will come. But for now, out. And we don't want to see you here with your dramas. Bring your fucking wars with your France somewhere else. I don't want to see you here, Senegal. You are just a drama king and a drama queen. So Burkina Faso, you had me? Let's see. What about the next key? This because everything was perfect today. That's why I told you I have a date with you on Sunday. I even said yesterday I manifested when I first manifested Mercury. I said I have a date with gold on Sunday. Unfortunately, women. Women are the source of many people going to hell. It's all over. Even in the Quran it's written. And it started from who? Prophet Adam. Hawa. Desire. Just the name says it all. They want to control, they want this and the temptation and it. So yeah, we have an opposition of karmics here. Doing a lot of dark moon rituals. Destiny swapping. And all that. I have someone sitting next to me right now as I'm moderating, and I think you are in blue color. You dropped the towel for me to pick it. We can exchange your energies. I had to stab you. Spiritually, you're dead. So you will need first to do a lot of rebirth. Because you failed. You neglected, but now you're coming back. What for? It's a Leo. Yeah? You're spiritually dead. You didn't have to do that to me. Because you always watch, even in the bathroom, what I do, and then you try to do that. You see? Your cycle is over. What did I tell you? Don't take my energy. Don't try to exchange my energy. And you've been doing it in so many ways, and you think it's fucking funny? Well, this is what you got. You'll have to struggle now. Spiritually, you are burdened, you are cursed. By God. I see Leo. Must be dealing with a Sagittarius and there's a Capricorn around you. You are all low vibing. And that's why we have a problem in this Sagittarius sign. Africans have woken up. Stephanie Smith wants to wake up. Yeah. Bullshit. Find your way out now. Pirates of the Caribbean and the rest, I don't know how. But let's see what will happen. I have to check next when I can have a clear path for you. Today it was perfect. Had I not been for this crazy of Lilith opposing Venus, and even if it was another degree, I would have worked on it. I would have swapped it. But 27 degree, first of all, that's my birthday. That's the date of my birth. Then that's also my one optical sign in my triangle of manifestation. The Tesla. You have to have, it's 369. Mine is 999 because this is my last year incarnation. So 2 plus 7 is 9. So there is no way I can twist you. You have already reached your climax. I'm in my climax, so you needed to reach me. Had you been, if it was maybe like 25, that means it's 7, I would have twisted you. because we still have 2 numbers to play around with. But I can't do anything. And if you take any move, you are doomed. But had I not had this problem here, I would have given you the key today to start the fast transaction, not to do all transaction, fast. And trust me, you will have been, it's a game changer for you because it's going to open a lot of doors. You see, Sagittarius is the sign of Temperance. Temperance is angels. It's a sign of angels. So they are opposing me in the angelic side of mine. And the person who is doing this, the Angelica and the Stephanie group, which pretends to be the angels. So fake angels, which is this dark moon, Lilith also, trying to oppose the light. It will not work. Trying to oppose the right person who's supposed to do the job. Things will move forward. We have stalkers on board, as usual, because they want to steal my knowledge. They can't. But someone needs to walk away. It can be scorpionic energy, or someone has to leave this job. This can be an earth sign woman. She will have to go because she's blocking many generational wealth and even families from receiving what they're supposed to be receiving. So yeah, can be somebody who worked there and they just got the job for the sake of getting, but this was uncalled for. And it's already written. The stars have aligned, but with this, we can't play with this. It's already 9. But don't worry. These are transits. They will change. Let me see what will change. I will wait. I'm trying to use my third eye to tap there and see up where your whole system is. How is it good? Like your chart, not system, like a chart. I don't have electronics here. It's just spiritually. Virgo, very significant. See, I'm telling you, I'm under attack. Someone is really projecting negative. It's kicking out. Evil eye. Very dark energy. Someone is really like opposing. That's why my son is also not okay. It's been off the chart today. Since yesterday. Very aggressive and arrogant. And that is the energy I know. That stupid fool who thinks he's everything. And it's just piece of shit. Those are the people who didn't even cross and they will not even cross in the solar. And instead of trying to be good, they're even more arrogant. Sit back and watch how they're going to be eclipsed. So yeah. I have to find something which is going to be, I will have to find aspects that are going to build. And when your energy frequency links with the 6th house now. If I have your energy linked into the 6th house, then we can have like give and take. Then I can balance that equation for you and you can get your key. People are doing a lot of shit behind the scene, you see. They have to give up, including these women and even men. This can also be men who have a lot of water sign in their chart. Men who have a lot of water sign in their chart, they also are seen more like feminine in the energy bar. And I'm not talking about bar. I don't want to see the bars and the idiots here. It's like in the energy barcode. Yeah, things will move forward. There was a Cancer who is sitting also in your energy, which is now also the moon. Lilith, moon and Lilith also opposed. I told you, don't take this black, fake black Edie here. Can be the gang of Idi Amin, that Chris or the Kichi husband. They're all liars. These are people who are blocking you. And it's coming from you, Central Africa. You have, I'm sorry, but I have to tell you the truth. You're messing up everything here. You just want recognition, but the truth is you are really messing up here. If you don't know something, stop stalking and making decisions. Listen to what I tell you. Because I have the keys now. I have all the keys. I know what I'm doing. But this narcissist wants to control everything. Here we go again. Isn't this a Sagittarius involving the sunflower? Fire sign, team yellow. Then you're going to still attack me when I tell you are wrong. Sagittarius and a Capricorn involved here. Can be an Aries also, and a Leo. We have a Leo who is trying to control everything. It's not working. Yeah, this will be a huge fight. Because this is your kingdom. This is you. But you need to protect yourself. If you don't do the right thing, you'll be thrown out. So let me see now. What will happen when I link the energies now? Only this one part and find the clear path. Away from these crazy women and their spells. Yeah. There'll be a movement forward. A cup can be offered. It doesn't matter male or female. But I can offer now the cup. So there will be movement forward. Yes, and I can manifest. There can be a water sign male. This man is white or brownish. I can see him here. He's not African. Someone pulling a prank anyway. There will be a man who is going to pass a message. This man is more like a white or brownish like me. And he's going to be passing that message because when I manifest, this is the person who's going to move forward. And I will be able to manifest. But someone is going to lose everything. So yeah, there's a price to be paid. Someone will be losing everything here. There's a low vibration Sagittarius here. Male or female, doesn't matter. So when I manifest, yeah. Even if now you feel like you have nothing, rest assured it will happen. We are just doing this for your own protection. You're not deprived, you're being protected. Count yourself lucky, you are loved. But one move, this is going to happen because this card was there and then I quickly shuffled, but I had to pick it now. You see, you're just one step away. This is going to happen like, because of Uranus is going to be like a shock. Things will be moving very fast. And that is why you need a lot of protection. You need a lot of protection. This is not Haiti, and I'm not talking about Haiti, and I don't want to be involved about Haiti. Because that is why I don't know why I'm being tagged with Haiti group here. So this is it, you see. You will have to be very patient. You might feel like you are lacking everything now, but this move, when it takes place, you will be speaking another language. Let's see what will happen. Because you're going to have the Four of Wands. You see? You are about to have the Four of Wands. But first, protection. Protection, protection. Then we can manifest and things will move forward here. I manifest and someone will come to you. It's a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy will be the messenger to bring you the key. Because I'm talking, you might be listening, but then you will bring the key. You get the key. You will win. You will win. You're going to be celebrating. It doesn't matter this male or female, but it's a win. I told you, you're going to be a star. It's your life purpose. But be careful. She's here. Protect yourself. She is here. Jezebel in flesh. You will know who she is. Jezebel in flesh. She is here. If you're going to do anything with her, this is your answer. You will win. You will get the key, but there's a catch. And this is not the permanent key. It's the first key. It's like you're getting when you get a job and you get into probation period. So you're getting the first key. First transaction is your first probation. But there is a Jezebel who will be pausing here because she has money, she has status, and she thinks she'll come and do the transaction with you. Don't work with any woman who is going to be involved in this. Because I'm telling you, you're going to regret it. Your task is avoiding women this time. Because she's coming. But I'm telling you, she will injure you. She's a Jezebel. She might look holy, she might look everything. This woman just wants money and she wants to be seen as a businesswoman and all that. But she's a Jezebel. You do one transaction, you're finished. So, yep, this whole thing we are building right now, it will be destroyed. Be careful. This person needs to be jailed, put away also. They have done so much damage. But the hand of God is going to come in as well. So you are getting the help and protection. But it's up to you. Women, it doesn't matter. Wife, mother, anybody, put them on the side. Because your problem is your lineage is the problem. And that's not me. Even if you sit under Libra, I know who I am. I'm Mima Mohammedidi, and I don't come from that lineage. But you are sitting here trying to make it look like it's me or my child. No, 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 no. Burkina Faso is an African. Handlers have nothing to do with this shit. I'm talking about the president himself. So do you understand me? So it's not me. It's a lot of money, but I'm telling you, the temptation is there. I don't care who's going to be sad, but it is what it is. If you're not meant to get the money, don't get the money. This greed will have to stop. And I know one of them will be jumping here is Zari. With her ass, she will be coming. I know them. The other one is that cheater. Because these women, when they hear money, oh my God, they forget about everything. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. It's going to happen. There's another water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone has bad intention. I'm going to be honest. This man looks matured, but his intention is always to see me here dried up. But I'm telling you, it can be also a Piscean male. I'm your blessing. I'm your curse. I'm Mima Mohammedidi. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I'm just telling you, I can come in any color because I dominate all the colors. Why? I have all the keys now. And that's why I said I will manifest for every color. But if you play dirty, you are the ones who are losing, not me. And I'm very angry, first of all, to the Jewish community for what they did. I'm telling you the truth. Anyway, seems like we will move to calmer waters, but there is someone who is a liar. I knew it. We have a liar, a woman and a child. They want to move to calmer waters, so they want to take this deal. And what did I tell you, Brian? You will ruin everything. Women. Someone is a liar here because they want this deal. And it can be a child also involved here. A young earth sign, and here we go. I told you the Leo was exposed. These are Iblis in flesh. This woman is doing a lot of confusion and illusion because she wants to be seen as the empress, the privileged lady, and this and that, but never judge a book by its cover. This triangle will activate, but there are many who are going to lose. This goes to you, Leo, also. And there can be a third, a Piscean very much involved here. 3 of Cups, male, very older male. Oh, it doesn't matter. And I know it's not Bilal. Don't even push that to Bilal. An older male. But if you're going to do the right thing, the cups are here. If you're going to do the right thing, there's a blessing. You will not see it coming. If you're going to be stuck, it's up to you. Listen to your intuition. If you can pray Istikhara, these are the holy nights. Pray. Even if you're a Christian or whatever. These are the nights where the skies are open. And I will explain to you all. Do it. Because there's a transformation. When you do the right thing, follow the protocols, trust me, it's bingo. So even if you feel like it's impossible, it's about to be possible for you. Big time. But for someone, it's going to be a heartbreak. Aquarius, your greed will destroy you. I'm going to be honest. Aquarius, your greed will destroy you. You want to win with a Sagittarius. And you will want to take advantage of this. Be careful. Your greed will destroy you. And there can be an air sign coming to tell you. This can be another air sign who is coming to tell you. Your greed will destroy. What did I tell you? Your greed will destroy you. So this is what is going to happen. So with tarot aside, I'll just take the Quran and ask something quickly. Then you will see. But I've tabled for you. I said this is very important because it's a matter of your own destiny. Win or lose. this group of Morgan Freeman, and they agreed. Sit back and watch. These people are about to be shocked. You'll just see them falling. Wait until solar eclipse comes in. Because the effect comes to America, North Africa, and Mexico. They are going to be affected in the worst way. Because the first ever solar eclipse that was discovered, these 3 countries were affected. That was when they, as I said, there was this curse which came in and destroyed an entire generation in the Mexican, the natives, when they prayed. The second one, and the other place was North Africa. A war broke out, and between the Bedouins, which are the desert people, and there were travelers and the settlers who were of Northern African origin, and there was a lot of bloodshed. That solar eclipse was a total solar eclipse, so it eclipsed also a whole village, or I can say a whole kingdom, because they had kingdoms like chiefs. The whole place was eliminated. USA, they saw what is, they had a victory, but after that they lost so much. They lost so much. The whites, the blacks won, helped George Washington to win against the British, but then the guns were turned. When they were fighting the slavery, they lost more slaves, they lost more black people. And the whites dominated again, even though slavery was ending, but the whites dominated. And that is where now, until today, they can't break free. I'm going to be honest with you. So, yep, USA, be very careful. You will have a win, but there's a huge loss coming. I told this young girl, Iana, I don't want to see her here with her family. She lied. I said I was not supposed to manifest for her. She went and twisted the story for her to get what is not even supposed to be hers. You're going to be seeing it, solar eclipse, what is going to happen. And tell that to that Robert, because he thinks he feels mechanics and these white men, they feel like they have an upper hand, biracial couple. Sit back and watch. Another thing now I needed to talk about is 1999 J-Lo case. And that's why I told you I want you out of here. First, before we go there, let's talk about this first. I would have opened the verses for Ibrahim, but I can't. But I can use this. Yeah, Quran. Is it true that Ibrahim is being blocked by feminine energies from the womb that gave birth to him all the way to the ancestral lines, including the woman he sleeps with? If it's true, Quran, rotate. See? Were the planets aligned for him to receive the key? It's only the attack which came under 27-degree Venus, which is me here, being opposed by the Lilith group. And I know Lilith is using my Taurus group, but she's lying. And Johnny Depp, you're involved. Amber Rose, you're involved. Abel, you're involved. Let's talk. Okay, this is just here on in our group, but spiritually there is an attack. A group of dark soul women, because you don't have to be dark skinned. You can be fair and glowing, but the moment you tap into dark magic and sending spells, you're a Lilith. So it's women doing a lot of spells here, and that's why I was opposed, and for my own protection I had to pull it back. We can't do the transaction today, but the next, I have to see the next connection, then I will tell you. It will click once it clicks, and if we see there are no oppositions, because every corner, if I use the moon, there's an opposition. If we come to Venus, opposition, and it's all Lilith. It's pure magic which is being used here. Black magic, dark energies, blockages, and karmic bloodlines stopping you. Hope you get me now. And as I said, I dominate all colors. I can come today in this color, but I'm still Mima. My message maybe is needed in the red group. My message might be needed in the other group. All need to listen. My message can be needed in the black group. They all need to listen. But this domination of Pan-Africanism and all this shit, it will not work. And as for USA, I'm telling you, laugh now, cry later. That's why I don't want to be dominated there. Even if you're working with me in USA, you will have to use the server, which is, I want to be seen here in Germany. I want to hear, because I know what's coming in USA. I don't want to talk about it right now. But I'm telling you, they had a win, big win. But then the blood which was shed there, it was not worth the win. Because they helped to fight for something, but in the end, even when they liberated themselves, they became puppets. Like they were their control until today. And I'm not saying this because of racism, but it is what it is. We don't need rocket science to understand what I'm trying to say. So laugh now, especially these black communities, I'm telling you. Now you will feel dominated, but solar eclipse is about to show you how it's going to go down. So next, are these women doing magic on using my date of birth, and that's why it's reflected on this 27 degree? Because they don't want me to give you the key. It's very clear. Next, now, let's talk about I'm hearing Bilal talking. I don't know how it is. I hope it's not you, Ryan, with your dramas yesterday, trying to squeeze this child in a room, or even, you know, like playing reverse psychology, and I don't like this habit. And this is you, Leo. That's what I'm telling you. Most Leos are going to be losing it by solar eclipse, because solar eclipse, you'll see diplomats, leaders, people who feel like entitled, will all go. Just watch, and it won't be overnight. It takes 2 years, the effect of the upcoming solar. 2 good years. J Lo and Puff Daddy. Yes, they did kill. Yes, they did kill. They wanted a new beginning for something here. Greed shook them. What did I tell you? They did kill. I see that. Shooting,